Hello and welcome to Undead Gaming News, your one-stop shop for all things gaming. I'm your host Zombie, and first up this week, rumours of a Red Dead Redemption remake or remaster have been circulating in the gaming space for quite some time, and we recently got the news that something new was coming, but it's not what fans expected. On August the 17th, Red Dead Redemption will be ported to the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4, but it will not be a remake or a remaster. It will be the same 13-year-old game, with no improvements in graphics, no performance enhancements, and no multiplayer, and it will cost $50. It will also come with the Undead Nightmare DLC included. People are unsurprisingly furious about this port. The top current post of the week on Red Dead Redemption subreddit is titled, "Do Not Buy Red Dead Redemption," and it has over 12k upvotes and 2k comments. It would be more cost effective to buy the original if you haven't already, since it's the same version, plus that way you'll also have access to the multiplayer. But if you want to play it in 4K for example, that's actually possible if you have the digital version on Xbox, which is currently only $30. And is playable on Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X with backwards compatibility, and it runs in 4K on Xbox Series S and 1440p on Xbox Series S. In other news though, for the first time in Call of Duty history, everything that you unlocked in last year's game will carry over to Modern Warfare 3. The last 20 years of new Call of Duty games have worked the exact same way. You say goodbye to the last 12 months of grinding, buy the new game and start the cycle fresh. This year's reboot of Modern Warfare 3, led by Sledgehammer Games, will be the first to break that cycle. All guns and virtually every cosmetic earned in 2022's Modern Warfare 2 will carry forward to the new game. You won't have to do anything when you log into Modern Warfare 3, or your stuff will just be there. There are some caveats though. Cosmetics for vehicles that won't exist in Modern Warfare 3 obviously won't carry over. War tracks, which are special songs playable in vehicle radios, also won't make the cut either. The two games will be so interconnected that you can even continue to level up the guns in Modern Warfare 2 and see that progress reflected in Modern Warfare 3. A full Modern Warfare 3 reveal event is happening on August the 17th, inside Warzone, and if it's like past in-game events, it will probably conclude with a trailer. A new teaser trailer also recently dropped, focusing on the returning antagonist teased at the end of Modern Warfare 2's campaign, Makarov. Also in the news, reportedly there is a new LEGO Harry Potter game in the works, as an image promoting it was spotted on the Warner Bros. South Africa Instagram account. This now deleted post showed a LEGO minifigure of Harry Potter with the logo for TT Games and a date of August the 25th. TT Games is the British developer and publisher behind the LEGO games, and this date overlaps with Gamescom, one of the industry's largest trade fairs, which will be hosted over August the 23rd to August the 27th in Germany. Rumours that there is a LEGO Harry Potter game that would mimic the structure of 2022's LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga popped up in March of this year. A source said that the game was sucking up the studio's resources, and that a LEGO Guardians of the Galaxy game was cancelled at the same time. Another LEGO Disney game was also binned, and that a more expansive Mandalorian DLC for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga was at risk. LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 to 4 released on PC, PlayStation 3, PSP, Xbox 360, and the Nintendo DS in 2010, followed by Years 5 to 7 for the same platforms in 2011. The remastered LEGO Harry Potter collection brought both games together on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch in 2018. As these games are a comprehensive and humorous retelling of all the films, the unconfirmed new game could add content from Fantastic Beasts to attract fans to the world again. Also in the news, in recent months, cooperative industrial nightmare Warhammer 40k Darktide has added Chaos Spawn and new missions, as well as crossplay between the Steam and Microsoft Store versions. In the next patch, which should be out mid-August, developer Fat Shark is promising quality of life changes, including additions to the mission board and crafting, as well as sharing the game's currencies between all of your characters. As the dev blog explains, all currencies that were previously character-bound, such as Ordo Dockets, Ordo Ingots, Plasteel, and Diamantine, will be merged into a single wallet, accessible by any of your rejects. This is a particularly welcome change, meaning that when your veteran hits max level, and you start over again, you won't be broke. Meanwhile, the mission board will be getting Maelstrom missions that combine new modifiers with existing ones. Fat Shark gives an example of a mission with waves of specialists, hunting grounds, waves of mutants, and players having 20% reduced ability cooldown. Maelstrom missions will hand out more XP and Ordo Dockets in return for their increased difficulty. A separate mission board for high difficulty missions, called Auric level operations, are bringing extra hard challenges that always have conditions applied and are limited to level 30 characters. Changes to the way missions are generated will apparently bring a more varied amount of conditions all round. Maelstrom missions will be available on the Auric level operations board as well. Other changes to missions include a quick play bonus, like the Vermintide games have, handing out extra XP, auto dockets, diamantine and plasteel in return for jumping into quick play to round out an existing squad, who might be halfway through a map. You'll also be able to manually select which server you connect to, rather than automatically being assigned to the one with the lowest latency. Finally, changes to the crafting will let you select which perk you want to apply when refining an item, and 2 aspects of each weapon will be modifiable. The 2 other aspects of your weapons will be locked. However, Fatshark explained this decision by saying, "We are aware that the changes mentioned above do not give unrestricted freedom to all aspects of an item. To do so, you would have a big impact on item acquisition in Darktide, and we want to explore different paths further down the line. As part of this patch, there will be a maintenance period in which you will be unable to log into the game for at least 3 hours. Also in the news though is Mean Gene WrestleQuest, which is an indie JRPG all about pro wrestling, as it got delayed just 4 hours before it was planned to launch, and is now set for launch on August the 22nd. WrestleQuest's managers say, "When performing final checks on one of our launch platforms, we discovered it was possible for our players to lose their save game progress when playing WrestleQuest on multiple different devices. Because this is a game filled with hours of content and player progress is so important, we could never body slam our fans like that." The general consensus from the game's following is a positive one. While they're gutted that it got delayed right before it came out, they're also glad that the issue was spotted and is being actively worked on to prevent them from losing hours of progress. Another game that's coming out soon is a new upcoming farm simulator. It's a JRPG that plays like Stardew Valley, but it's set in the rural Japanese countryside, known as Japanese Rural Life. It has been in the works for a few years now, but it will soon be releasing sometime this year. This is once again another Stardew Valley-like, but instead of working on your grandpa's farm, you'll be settling down in the rural Japanese countryside, looking after your animals. Just like in all the life sims that came before it, players are given a cozy cottage to live in and customize, which is located in the middle of a rural town. You can also fish, farm, garden, and meet locals, as you enjoy a laid-back lifestyle. But in Japanese rural life though, you can also adopt a little Shiba Inu pup on your farm. The dog can follow you around as you explore the countryside. The game is being developed by a Japanese developer, of course, called GameStart LLC, and according to the developer themselves, it's planned on releasing on iOS and Android first, but it will eventually make its way over to the Nintendo Switch and the PC as well. That's if the developer manages to find a publisher though. In other news, Papers, Please got a Game & Watch inspired demake to celebrate its 10th anniversary, as well as a hard mode, featuring wanted posters and VIP travellers. The demake, which is playable on itch.io and is titled LCD Please, has been a hit with fans, who asked developer Lucas Pope to think about potentially releasing this version for the Playdate handheld console. It functions in an identical way to Papers, Please, albeit with a classic aesthetic. The new hard mode includes VIP travellers and wanted and banned posters for particular characters. Lucas, who previously worked on games like Uncharted, published Papers, Please through his own production company in 2013. Said to be an empathy game, the game puts the player in the shoes of an immigration inspector at a border checkpoint of a fictional country. Over a 31 in-game timeline, the inspector will process a number of procedurally generated travellers who wish to enter the country. The player will encounter characters who will challenge the regulations that they must adhere to secure a salary for their family to live off. Though Lucas said he was kind of sick to death of Papers, Please, a mobile version for the game was released in August of last year, with its own original story and endless mode. In other news though, Netflix has released an as-yet unutilised app that will allow subscribers to play games on big screens. It's called Netflix Game Controller. Text for the app on the iOS App Store reads, "Coming soon to Netflix, play games on your TV with the Netflix Game Controller. This game controller app pairs with your TV and allows you to play games on Netflix using your phone or mobile device." The app only mentions that titles are coming soon, however it does offer an idea of how Netflix will be facilitating games on the big screen. Netflix Games currently offers a wide catalogue of titles to all players from across the spectrum of mobile games, all downloadable on mobile devices from the Netflix app. These include exclusive titles such as Destra, The Memories Between. However, that element of the subscription has also suffered from a low player awareness, a factor that Netflix has gone some way to addressing, as it's currently a bit covert in terms of appearance on mobile, Putting it front and centre with this new app may put the subject to rest for good. As for our final story though, global gaming peripherals brand Razer has announced a partnership with AD Gaming, an Abu Dhabi-based initiative focused on helping grow the country's game development industry. The partnership will see Razer create a gaming venue called the Gaming Zone on the AD Gaming premises, with an array of Razer peripherals, hardware and other items available. Razer will also provide discounts to game development companies that are part of the AD Gaming initiative. AD Gaming, which is short for Abu Dhabi Gaming, is a new initiative created jointly by the United Arab Emirates government and multiple other government and commercial organisations. The goal is, according to AD Gaming, to make Abu Dhabi the #1 location of choice for all gaming industry businesses and provide support and help for local talent. In addition, AD Gaming is also focused on creating esports events in the city of Abu Dhabi. The initiative provides space for game development companies to open offices and for global companies to open spaces in the country. The initiative has partnered with the likes of Unity and Nvidia in the past, as well as game publishing company Sour Group. The collaboration with Razer is focused on 2 different segments. First is the Gaming Zone, created by Razer, a testing and event space that is fully equipped by Razer. This includes chairs, computer cases and peripherals. The space will be used by game development companies to test game builds, run simulations and host events, according to AD Gaming. The other part of the partnership focuses on game development companies. As part of the partnership, Razer will offer discounted hardware and peripherals to startups and businesses, with discounts ranging from 10% to 30%. The products will be available for all interested companies, with the goal of helping them scale better. Of course, this also helps Razer sell products. The company noted that the product list will be updated regularly and include the newest Razer products. Sultan Al-Rayami, head of gaming and esports at AD Gaming, commented, "In bringing another one of the industry's most recognised brands to our community, we are providing a truly unique service to our members whilst simultaneously demonstrating the gravitational pull that Abu Dhabi has for global gaming giants." And that's all we have time for this week. If you have any thoughts on anything discussed this week, please leave it in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.